When I'm a Detroit player, stacking my paper, stacking so high, I need a fucking elevator. I'm a beat boy, I'm a.
What up, man? It's your boy Dradus, the casual beast for the average gamer. I mean, I want to get at you about something that's been on my mind. I've been watching a lot of videos of guys defending Xbox or defending PS4, and all this stuff about the DRM and whatnot. And the thing I want to talk about that bothers me is young ass gamers, because this is mostly the younger generation that don't know anything about how the games used to be. The first thing people keep saying is, "Oh, this is the first excuse I always hear. Oh, they're cheating the developers out of their money. With the before the online pass and now the DRM, the developers should get to use sales. Like for instance, Next Gen 720's dumbass is putting on there. Oh, GameStop sold like what do you say, 180 million or something of used Battlefield copies, and the developer didn't get any kickback from any of that, and they're getting screwed out of their money. Hold the fucking moment. No, they're not. When those 180 million whatever copies sold, they got $60 up front for that game. Do not tell me they're getting screwed. That is the developer's payment. $60 for the game. After that, the game should belong to the consumer. They should not get a kickback for any time it's sold and then resold or whatnot. Hell no. That should only be money. They should only get money for when the game is initially sold. I'm sorry. I know people got to make a living, but you know what, publishers? Stop trying to scam people, because that's how games used to be. You have older Battlefield games like on the original Xbox and Xbox 360 and whatnot, like Battlefield 2 Modern Combat on the console. That didn't have paid DLC and all these other things. When new content was released for it, it was all free, because that was part of what you paid for with your $60 purchase at the beginning of the game. Now they even on top of that rape people with this DLC shit. Look at Call of Duty and look at Battlefield. If you don't have the Battlefield Premium, which costs more money, then each time a new map pack comes out or whatever, content pack, you gotta pay $15 for it, or the Call of Duty DLCs, $15 each. That shit used to all come with the game back in the day. That's the problem. These young gamers don't understand, and they're sitting there defending the developers and the publishers, thinking this is normal practice and this is good. No, it is not. You're paying $60 for the game, and then people want to say, well, this helps everybody. That's why these developers are closing left and right. No. Let me tell you why developers studios are getting closed left and right. Because they keep, not everybody, but the ones who were putting out bullshit, half-ass put together games, okay, and just torquing them out. Gamers eventually have gotten tired of that shit. Look at Call of Duty now. I know it's still hot selling. I know it's still the top game, whatever. But look at the interest, how down it is now. People are so sick, and they're like, I don't know about Ghost. Because if you keep pumping out half-ass games with tons of problems and the same bullshit, people are eventually going to stop buying it. And that's what happened to some of these other studios. I'm sorry, but I got to tell you how it is really. Most of them were closing because they were losing money, because the consumers figured out, you know what, this is some half-ass bullshit. I'm not about to go pay $60 for this. So yeah, they're losing. So then the developer's not making as much money, and the publisher's not making as much money. So the publisher closes the studio. That's because they kept pumping out half-ass games for casual gamers and trying to make a killing when the market was hot. That's why a bunch of them closed. Okay, you're putting out unfinished games, and then you're acting like, oh, well, we're going to patch this and we're going to patch that as we go, and we'll eventually get the game right. No, they used to do betas and work on the game, and they used to deliver the game already running smoothly, not depending on patches. Games used to only get 1 or 2 patches over its lifetime because the game was put out, okay, already completely finished. Longer campaigns. The multiplayer was tested and smoothed out. Not just let me push it out every year. Let me hurry up and push this out so we can try to make a big quick money crunch and then move on to the next game and don't even support that game anymore. That's what's happening. That's why a lot of these developers are getting closed. I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you the real. Okay? The ones who don't do that are the ones that are doing well, except for Call of Duty. Because I'm sorry, the IW and Treyarch, I don't know how to get away with it. Well, I do know. It's because the game is so casual and so popular with friends that even though people know the game is shit, they still buy it anyway because all their friends have it. They get the kiddies to buy it. But other games, people have just said, no, I'm not buying some pushed out, half-ass, whatever. For instance, Homefront. Homefront could have been an awesome game. I was in the early fucking alpha for it, the beta for it, and played it, and we told them so many things to change to help the game, and they ignored everything. We told them about having the shitty-ass servers. We told them they need to region lock it, not have people playing from different countries on the same fucking server because it's gonna lag like crazy. They ignored us. They pushed the game on out. It was a crappy campaign. The multiplayer could have been so much better, but they just half-assed it because they wanted to make a quick buck. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you the real, and that's why THQ ends up closing. That game and some of the other games. When you rush stuff out and you're not putting out quality products, that's why these development studios are closing. So it is not that they're getting cheated out of their money. They're making their money when you initially buy the game. You got to start putting out quality products and people will buy it. That little 2-3 year period, the last couple of years, where you can put out casual crap and every little kid will buy it, those are gone unless you're Call of Duty. And even Call of Duty is starting to decline with that. You got to put out quality products. Quit rushing out games. Quit trying to crank out a game every year just to make money on it. And then you're already charging DLC and fucking, penny pinching people to death. But now you got these dumbass young gamers who actually think that, oh yeah, the developer should be getting, a cut of the used sales. No, they shouldn't. They already got their $60 when the game was bought new. After you have bought the game new, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it, and the developer shouldn't get a damn thing for it. That's period. That's how it is. That's how it always used to be. Now people have changed it, and they got these kids brainwashed who actually believe it. So stop putting that bullshit out on your channels and making these kids think that that is a good thing. That does not help development studios. Yeah, they get more money, but they still get less sales in the end because they're putting out shitty-ass games. Half-ass games that aren't finished, that are full of bugs. Okay? That is the problem. I'm out, man. Peace.